When we say radicals of the same root, it means that the number here defining the radical must be the same. Radicals of the same root may be multiplied under the same radical, or separated under different radicals. For example, multiply radical 2 by radical 6. You may split them or put them together as radicals. It doesn't matter. In any case, you get 12. And the primes of 12 are 2, 2, and 3. Because you have a pair of 2's, the 2's come out, and the 3 is left behind. Another example, radical 18 times radical 24. Both under the same radical. Find the primes. 2 3's and 4 2's. Outside, 4 times 3. Inside, 1 3 left. Let's divide radicals now. Just like in regular division, with radicals an answer is not complete until simplification is achieved. Radicals of the same root may be divided under the same radical or separated under different radicals, like in multiplication. For example, radical 24 over radical 6 is 24 over 6, which is 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. Another example, radical 98 over radical 8. First, place them under the same radical. Simplify dividing by 2. The square root of 49 is 7, and the square root of 4 is 2. The answer is 7 over 2. Now, take a note of this. A rational expression with a radical in the denominator has not been completely simplified. To simplify it, multiply the fraction by 1, using a ratio made up only by the number or expression in the denominator. For example, radical 3 over x. This is how it is simplified. Notice the original was multiplied by 1, using the term of the denominator. Radical x over radical x. Notice also that because it is an operation of simplification, the value of the rational number has not changed. In the following example, we test this notion. Radical 54 over radical 12. In here, for example, the value of the starting fraction using the calculator is 2.1212, which is the outcome of the simplified version. In other words, because you get the same outcome, 3 radical 2 over 2 is the simplification of radical 54 over radical 12. See the work as it unfolds. One more example. Simplify. Radical 5a over 7b cubed. Notice the denominator becomes the one fraction that gets multiplied to get rid of the radical in the denominator. Radical 5a times radical 7b cubed equals radical 35ab over 7b squared. Because 35ab is under the radical and the denominator is not, the fraction cannot be simplified. We turn now to addition and subtraction of radicals. In addition and subtraction, radicals are treated like bases or variables. We only add or subtract the radicals with the same value and root. In other words, the same radicand. For example, add 3 radical 2 and 5 radical 2. We may add the 3 and the 5 because they both contain radical 2. Answer, 8 radical 2. Another example. Add or subtract radical 3 plus 4 radical 3 minus 2 radical 7. One radical is different and cannot be subtracted. That would be radical 7. But the ones with radical 3 get added. One more example. Add or subtract 6 radical 5 minus 10 radical 5 plus radical 5. All three have 5 radicals. The last one is treated as 1. So 6 minus 10 plus 1 equals negative 3. The answer, negative 3 radical 5.